What's up everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Fast and Explosive. And today we will be having a look at different builds with the LUNATICS fashion and trying to keep it just all about the LUNATICS, keep it in the right integrity with build style and stuff. So should be pretty fun indeed, and I hope you will enjoy this video. As always, if you like what I do and if you like my builds and stuff, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because the support is really everything. I've seen that I gained a few new subscribers for the last week, which is just awesome. So thank you so much to each and every one of you. You're really helping me out, and all of you guys who take your time to drop comments and likes and stuff. And all in all, just follow my work. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. I just think that we should get this video started pretty soon. So today's first build will be featuring no less than 2 sledgehammers and 6 wheels. We borrowed some wheels from the Firestarters faction, which is closely related to the LUNATICS faction, and 2 bus sources. You can see they just came there, and I'm just slowly building this one step by step, so you guys can sort of see what I have done if you want to try to replicate this one. Sadly, I cannot upload this to the exhibition because I do not have enough room in my blueprint section at the moment. I need to get some more in-game coins so I can finally buy myself some additional blueprint slots. But anyways, just quickly showed you the back of the build here, so you again can sort of see what I've done. But the rest of the layers are slowly coming together here. Really just a ton of armor. Not that we need too much at the back, because there aren't any hardware that can explode and stuff. We just have the chameleon and the hardcore engine here. And here we have the final layer of armor and the 2 guns, and that was it for this build. I've kept it in the original sort of styling. Might painted, you know, LUNATIC faction always runs, I think they run a gray and a teal color scheme, and those colors aren't too cheap actually in the shop at the moment, but still I'm pretty poor, as I said in my previous videos. We do have the aluminum color, which we go ahead and apply here just for the sake of having a color. But anyways, let's see how this thing does in game. It is a 4300 power score build. Again, features 2 sledgehammers and 2 buzzsaws. So sort of an assassin build where you cloak up and you quickly degun the enemy when you get close to them, because when you've degunned them, they can't really hurt you, while your buzzsaws will just slowly grind their build down if everything goes as planned. I haven't tried this build yet, but I think we should just go ahead and give it a try and see how it does. So we pretty much instantly got our first game here, and as you can see, this thing is fairly quick and it handles really well. We have our first enemy there. Sadly we are spotted, so let's just stay on the move for now, and see if we can escape him. And they have that bot who's just capping. He died pretty quickly. Due to the gun's placement, you sort of have to position the right way in order for you not to you know, only be able to fire one gun. You always want to position so you can always fire both guns. Let's see if we can sneak up on this dude over here. Whoops, a lot of oversteering there. Don't know why I did that. Can we take off his piercer? Hopefully we can. Yeah, there we go. I think we should just leave him for now. I'm not all that thirsty for kills. I really just want to, you know, win the game. And we have a missile lock on us. I think we can outrun them. We could cloak. And we have another enemy here. I think he's struggling a bit to steer. Okay. What was that? What the hell? We didn't get a kill. Pretty unsure what just happened there, really. That was a player, right, wasn't it? We have Tristan here too, and dead, and the last enemy here. He's just detonating, and there we go. So a pretty decent first game. So as you can see from the gameplay, this build is actually handling pretty good and even better than I expected, which is really nice, because I was sort of scared that the build would be too heavy and too long, but it's just super fast. You kind of have to get used to not having front wheels like you normally would, because you can't really see them when turning and stuff. It's a bit weird to play with, but you should be able to get the hang of it pretty easily. I think this dude really wants us. He's somewhat thirsty. You can't really engage him with my buzzsaws when he has tracks, but hopefully our allies can help us take him down. He's almost dead at this point, so we should just be able to take him. There we go. First kill. Boom. And we have Joshua here coming up with a with a harvester. I'm not gonna engage him, but we can just pretty much grind him down and get our second kill there. Pretty good. So far doing okay. And let's just continue hunting this brother. Running a pyre build. We should get pretty soon. You know what? They are capturing our base at the moment, so we probably should get back. But another kill there, or a kill assist this time, but pretty good nevertheless. And they have just 2 allies left. One of our mates died there. Oh crap. That's the problem with having a pretty wide front bumper, because they will just... Can we... Nope, we can't. Oh crap, we are almost down. There we go. The next build is all about the title. It's fast and it's super explosive. We have a build upcoming right here that features both speed, stealth and rockets. Built on a base of the lightweight frame and a cartridge box, 4 studded wheels, 2 that turns on the front and 2 that doesn't on the back, and the ground cabin. The build is slowly here coming together, and as you can see, we have a chameleon and we have a cheetah engine as well. Some front armor protection here, and with a little help from the engineer faction, we have a sort of lunatic style pickup truck incoming here. And as you can see, the car has some pretty decent armor all around. Nothing too heavy, but that just keeps the vehicle very, very fast and very, very light. And here we have the 2 weapons of the car. 2 AT Wasps will be our main weapons, together with the defensive chameleon, or offensive, depends how you use it. And some basic protection all around. And so far so good. We have almost all of the parts back on the build. And there we go. There we have them all. So this is a take on a lunatic pickup truck sort of style, and yeah, that has been made possible with the help of the engineer faction, which uses some engineer, or the build uses some engineer faction fenders. And this is the final build. Looks pretty good, looks pretty realistic, and you can see the engine running there. Pretty cool. We have some well hidden exhaust pipes as well, integrated really nice into the build, and then just the light protection for the cartridge box as well. So without further ado, let's just see how this thing does in battle. It's a 3946 power score build, so pretty nice, and 500 durability. Not too high, but can survive a few hits. Testing out the Lunatics pickup truck that we just built, and so far everything is looking pretty good. It runs really, really good. You can see how fast the build is, and that's really just what you get when playing with the cheetah engine in a ground cabin. Just a ton of speed, and almost too much, because changing direction is pretty hard when you have all the speed. But we made it out alive. Let's see if we can do some damage here. Nope. Because my aim is terribly bad. There we go. First kill. And then we can easily cloak up here and... Ouch. Please don't hit me. Did he take off a wheel? Yeah, he took off a wheel. Sad. But still managing to get in a few hits, and we are still running, using all of our speed to escape our enemy here. Struggling a bit to turn because of the one missing wheel. Boom, another kill there. Pretty nice. Don't want to get hit by that spikes guy. And another enemy down. So far this run is looking pretty good. Did he take off? No, he took off one of our rockets. But we are still alive and doing pretty fine. This dude is pretty fast as well, but I don't think he can outrun us, to be honest. And just a quick service note here at the end of the second build, I quickly uploaded the Luna truck, which I called it, to the exhibition because I actually really enjoy playing with this build. So if you want to try it out, go ahead and download it in the exhibition now. Moving on to the third and final build. Coming up to the final build of today, we have a true melee build from the LUNATICS. Starting off with the platform here and then featuring 4 wheels and a cabin, which is always pretty neat to have on your build. So go ahead and quote me on that if you want to. Then we have 3 buzzsaws and a cheetah engine. And next to the cheetah engine we have 2 explosive spears, which will be all of our weaponry on this build. So a pretty heavily armored melee build for a pretty mid-range power score, which is really okay. But anyways, we have some side armor here coming up, and then we have our defensive chameleon, which will also be used to sneak up on enemies when they do not expect us to come, and then just some armoring along the chameleon so we do not lose that immediately. And here we just have a lot of structural parts and the rocket booster, which will help us gain some speed and catch up on our enemies if we try to grind down a fast enemy, and some protection for the rocket booster. And finally we just have some cosmetics. The pipe tooth will not do too much damage when sitting on top unless we crash and slide into an enemy, but I don't really expect that to happen. Anyways, we have a power score of 3,884. 4 wheels borrowed from the Firestarters faction once again, because I really like these ship wheels, and they add an additional weapon to melee builds, which is awesome if we lose buzzsaws or something similar would happen. But yeah, nothing more to say about this build. Let's just get into battle and see how it does. So we have ourselves a game on the Sector EX, which is a pretty neat map when playing melee builds, because you can really sneak around without getting spotted too much. Hello? Okay. Don't know what that was, but we are back in action. And like I said, this is a pretty nice map in my opinion if you play melee builds. So let's just get straight into battle and see what we can do. We have Damon here. Hoping that we can take him down without getting spotted. There we go. We have someone over there targeting us. And we have another bot here. Not that I'd really prefer to face an enemy, but if all we can get are bots at the moment, we are gonna take some bots. There we go. The second kill. I'm just rushing in for the third one. Sorry about that, mate. There. A third kill, and this time a kill assist instead of a kill. And I think we have the last enemy up here, maybe. Watch, just sliding on and about here. There he is. Where are you going? No, I don't want to grind your train cloud. Well, wonder what he's doing. Oh, there we go. I couldn't really see that he was blowing up there, but anyways, we won, which is great. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this new series that I'm surely planning on continuing. If you have any specific builds that you would like to see, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to make an episode on stuff if it gets enough attention. Next time I think we will be looking at a different faction, and maybe we will have a look at these scavengers next time. Just because the cannons are my all-time favorite weapon, so why not have a look at those. But anyways, that has been it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my work. I said it earlier, but I cannot stress enough how important it is to me that you support my work and what I do if you enjoy what I post. You guys must have an awesome week. Bye.